Hey guys, one more beginner solo for you. And today I will show you the solo from the song Gravity by John Mayer. And we're gonna learn the second solo. This is a pretty good solo for beginners. I'm Everton Zaquini and stay with me for you to learn this solo note by note. The song Gravity is in the album Continuum that was released in 2006. That's actually one of my favorite albums from John Mayer. And the solo is not technically difficult. You'll find some bends, slides, hammer-ons, but the main part here that will make the solo a little bit more difficult, it's gonna be the tempo and also the interpretation for this solo. You need to get the feeling, the melody to play this solo. I split this lesson in 3 parts. The first part, the solo very slow for you to learn note by note, get the nuances. Then I will explain a little bit the main parts. Then the third part, I will play the solo normal. Before we jump into the solo, if you like these lessons that I'm posting every week, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get the new videos. And at this way, you'll be helping me to keep creating content and new lessons for you. Let's get the solo. Alright, there we go, the solo is slow. Now let's understand what's happening. I will get the main parts of the solo for you to understand a little bit what's happening and the scales, the key. So let's take a look at it. The key of this song is G major, and he used on this solo basically G major pentatonic. Sometimes he got one note that is outside from the pentatonic, which is the C note in some specific moments that we're going to see. The chords during the solo will be most times G major chord and C major chord, except between from the part B of the song to the solo, which has the dominant chord preparing to G, then from the solo moving to part B again. So you have an A minor chord at the end. This scale, as I mentioned before, is the G major pentatonic scale, but it's important for you to get the G major in one string because he used a lot of times this scale using hammer-ons and slide between the notes in one string. For example, the beginning of the solo. So this part here, you have the notes on the pentatonic here. So it's important to visualize the major pentatonic in one string. So in this case, the G major pentatonic starting from string B, that's the notes that you have. Then next part you have this pattern with the root note on string 6. And this note here from the next pattern. So he plays. It's important for you to visualize the patterns, the notes from the scale that you're playing during the solo. Then there are 2 parts that he plays the C note. The first time is over the C chord. That's when he gets one note outside from the G major pentatonic scale. The second time, at the end of the solo, the harmony moves to an A minor, and then he finishes at the C note, which is the third of A minor. Now a little bit about the technique. So what he used in the solo was bends, vibratos, hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides. I won't get too much about these techniques. I'll get just a few things that is important for you to focus on playing some of these techniques and the interpretation. First is the slide, so you need to aim, get right the target note when you do this slide. For example, in the first part of the solo. So you get this note really right, okay? And the second one, which is longer. So you need to aim and be precise on this slide. Aim your slides. Second thing that is important is the vibrato. So it needs to be subtle. If you play this solo too fast, the vibrato, it won't sound good. You think about the song. Listen to the tempo. The song is a time signature in 6/8, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So thinking on your vibrato, following this rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It needs to be a subtle vibrato during the part. So this is really important on this solo. Third thing that is important is to get the bend right. First, this bend here from the note B to the note C. Just half step. And then full step. Get right on the spot your bend. So that's the little things that you need to be careful, that will make a lot of difference on your solo and interpretation. Aim your slides, work on your vibratos, be subtle, not too fast, and tune, get right on the spot your bends. Now I'm going to play the solo with the music in a normal speed for you to see how it sounds.